The well-known play of Oedipus Rex consists of a tragic hero's journey presented to the audience with dramatic irony to emphasize the downfall caused by an individual's free will. Oedipus was completely responsible for his final outcome. First, to clear any concerns, Oedipus received his prophecy that he would lie with his own mother, breed children from whom all men would turn their eyes, and that he should be his father's murderer. But it was his reactions to hearing this that caused the final outcome. Just as Aristotle defines a tragedy, the hero's downfall is the result of his own actions. Oedipus chose to run from his parents after hearing his fate. Fleeing Corinth, Oedipus was forced off the road by a chariot. In rage, he struck down and killed the party of travels, without concern that his action of murder was taking a risk to fulfilling his prophecy. He continued to run from his fate, arriving to Thebes and willingly confronting the Sphinx. By his wit, he defeated the riddle, and he accepted the throne along with the queen Jocasta, thus fulfilling Aristotle's requirement that the hero is a man of noble stature. If he was truly dedicating his actions to avoiding his fate, he would never have taken the hand of a wife. At this point, he had made all the decisions leading to the death of a man, his arrival in Thebes, and his marriage. The exposure of the realization of his prophecy was his doing as well, for Tiresias had no intentions of revealing the dreadful knowledge of the truth. And yet by Oedipus's tenacity, the truth was revealed, leading to the downfall. Jocasta took her own life in terror, and Oedipus gouged out his own eyes in shame. And by his own actions, the murder, his marriage, his defiance, his shame, he was responsible for the final outcome, unless you look at it from Sophocles' perspective. The well-known play of Oedipus Rex consists of a tragic hero's journey presented to the audience with dramatic irony to emphasize the downfall caused by an individual's fate. Oedipus was not responsible for his final outcome. Clearly it was Sophocles' intention through Oedipus Rex to prove the gods' omnipotence through predestined and uncontrollable fate, for Oedipus was unable to change his future, even though he tried so tactfully. When he learned of his fate, he tried to run from it, but the gods forced him towards it, never revealing who his true parents were. He was blinded by his lack of awareness. He didn't know that it was Laios that he came across and murdered while traveling, and when he arrived at Thebes, he did not know that Jocasta was his mother. These events happened because of the gods' intentions to not reveal the facts to Oedipus, so that his fate would remain true. Not only the gods' choices for Oedipus's actions, but also their choices for others' actions in Oedipus's journey caused his final outcome. Laios and Jocasta are the ones who first separated Oedipus from themselves. His real parents, and then Oedipus's non-biological parents, never told him the truth, all of which led to Oedipus's lack of awareness. Without the Sphinx, Oedipus would never have become the king of Thebes, and would have never married Jocasta. If Tiresias had not submitted himself to Oedipus and revealed the truth, Oedipus would never have been accused, and without the messenger, the truth of Laios' murder would not have been revealed, and Oedipus would have remained innocent. Oedipus had no control over the final outcome. In conclusion, Oedipus physically blinded himself, but the reasons for this final choice were caused by the gods blinding him. He was able to make his own decisions, but the choices he was given were purely under the control of the gods.